All right, y'all. Welcome back to a Soul Sisters Diary. It's your girl, the number one soul sister, Sweet Pea Diaries, and I'm back with another video. You guys, we're going to talk tonight about why you do not have to do the big chop in order to restore, revitalize, rejuvenate, or even, you know, regrow, I guess, your hair. You don't need to cut it all off. I hear a lot of people saying they got heat damage, they're suffering from all kinds of issues, and so they're just going to do the big chop. I'm here to tell you that you do not have to do that. I am living proof that you do not have to do that. I had heat damage. My hair was thin. You guys seen the state that my hair was in. I want to show you something right now. Oh, hey, Michelle. Um, Welcome to the channel, you guys. I just wanted to get right into it because I don't plan on being here long. And I'm not able to, I don't have my situation set up in here in my bathroom where I can actually put the phone up close so you can see. But I want to show you something. Now, hey, I'm getting ready to twist my hair. I'm thinking of maybe doing twists, or I might do mini braids. I'm not sure, but I'm getting ready to do my hair. And I wanted to show you how after using Soul Sister, like right now my hair is shrinking. It's shrink. And now, this is the part that I just combed. But I have not straightened it or anything like that. It's just, in its shrunken state. But I wanted to show you right now I have a product on my hair. It is the Soul Sisters hair butter, and it's a little bit of grease, hair grease. Soul Sisters clove and rosemary grease. But I want to show you how my hair, it looks like it's tight, right? But it's actually still detangled because of the product, the hair butter. Watch how I'm able to just comb through my hair. No hair in the comb. This is Soul Sisters, okay? Look at that. It just combs right through. That's the hair butter. No hair. That's what my hair butter does. And you can hear it because, I'm combing through my hair. No hair. No hair. This is because I'm using the shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, the wild hair growth set. I use all of my products. My hair is strong. It is strong and healthy. I don't care what no one tells you. Our hair loves grease. It loves oil. It needs all of that. My hair is properly hydrated. It is properly moisturized from using all of our products. Okay. And that's why I'm able to just comb through my hair in this state and not have one piece of braid. No. That's Soul Sister. Go, sister, soul sister, go, sister. You see that? That is the soul sister in me. Okay. My hair is properly, and I didn't do anything to it. See, I got right on camera. Here's the bite. And I usually don't use a comb like this. I'm just demonstrating. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's Soul Sister. That is, hey Tim, That's what our product does. Okay. So I want to tell you why you do not need to cut all your hair off. You don't need to start over. Okay, that's so loud. You don't need to start all over. You don't need to cut all your hair off if you have heat damage, if you have issues. You just need to take care of your hair. Your hair needs to be hydrated, moisturized. You need to get on a regimen and you need to stick to it. You don't need to be doing all this, that, trying this product. You need to get a regimen. And like I said, I recommend my products, of course, because I am the spokesperson of a hair company because I own it. Why would I recommend somebody else's product? But I recommend our product because it is minimal in chemicals. It's 100% natural. That's what you need. You need natural products to restore and rejuvenate your hair. Um, Tam says, yes, it works. My hair looks so healthy. Thank you. That's another one of our soul sisters. Um, I had, I was suffering from damaged hair. I was suffering from thin hair. I was suffering from no edges. I was suffering from all of them, all the things of the things of the things. Okay. And I'm here to tell you that if you get on a regimen, you get on a normal routine, what are you doing every day? You know what I'm saying? How often you're washing your hair, stick to that. If you're going to wear protective style, I suggest you wear protective style where your ends are not exposed. And I recommend that you wash your hair maybe every 2 weeks or every week. It all depends on what's good for you. But I think that you need to get on a routine. You don't need to be trying all these different products because if you try a bunch of products, your hair, it just gets confused. It needs to, you got to have at least 30 days of something before it becomes a habit. Now, when you use our products, I'm hearing from people that they notice a difference within the first couple days. I've noticed a difference within the first couple days when I use my products as well, because that's just they're just bomb like that. But I be seeing a lot of things people do wrong. They're constantly got their hands in their hair. They're constantly manipulating their hair. You don't need to do that. You need to find something that works, stick to it, and I suggest minimal um I suggest minimal manipulation. I had heat damage so bad from I went to a Dominican hairstylist and I got one of those blowouts. You know how they do the blow drying, they take the hot comb, they do all of that and they get your hair nice and bone straight. Yeah, it's straight, it's flowing and everything like that. But it severely damaged my hair to where as though my curl pattern was gone. And I kept saying, like, why is my hair like I would wash my hair and I expected my hair. I had never had, first off, I never had heat damage. I didn't even understand what it was. I didn't know that I was actually suffering from heat damage. And so I had washed my hair and I noticed that the curl pattern didn't come back. Usually, when I put water on my hair or any type of liquid, it will curl right up. Well, my hair was straight, and already my hair was thin at the time. I don't have thin hair anymore. I used to be able to see right through to my scalp. I don't have that anymore after using these products. After I created this line and I started using it, my hair made a complete 360-degree turn. I noticed my hair was so freaking straight. I was washing it every time. I kept washing it. I kept washing. And I thought, well, maybe the more I wash, the more I put shampoo, conditioner, it's going to go back. No, it never went back. So, needless to say, it took some time of me washing and conditioning. And it really didn't really make the turn until I got all chemicals out of my life as far as my hair. Anything sulfate, anything, that had any type of um, alcohol, any type of acidic anything. I got rid of it and I stuck to cloves, rosemary, and the moringa cream that I was using. And I also stuck with a tea rinse. And I tell you, I made such a turnaround. Hey, Lynette, I made such a turnaround with my hair that I was so thankful that I did that, because I would have cut off so many inches of my hair. You know, if I had to just cut it like everyone was telling me, oh, make the big chop, you'll just start all over. It's just hair. And not everybody wants to do that. Some people don't feel like they look right with short hair. You know, not everyone, some people want to keep their length, and some people wish that, oh, if I can just restore my hair and keep my length. So I'm here to tell you that you can do that. What you need to do, you need to get a tea rinse, or if you're not going to use a tea rinse, like, well, basically what we do with my hair system, with the wild growth system, the wild growth system consists of a water-based tea rinse. If you're not going to use our system, I recommend that you use something water-based, whether it's a tea rinse, whether it's even just water. You need to hydrate your hair. Your hair needs to be hydrated. The difference between hydration and moisturizing. Your hair needs to be hydrated and then lock in that hydration by using an oil or a cream, which will then make your hair moisturized. Your hair will then be locked in with the moisture, and now you're moisturized. So hydration is dampening the hair, spraying the water, getting your hair like you would hydrate a plant or hydrate your own body. You know, you're going to hydrate your hair, and then you're going to take either the oil or a grease or a butter, and you're going to put that on your scalp, massage it in. You're going to apply either that or an oil to your scalp, and you're going to massage all that goodness in. You're then going to, usually I part my hair in fours. You're then going to take each section of your hair, and you're going to put that, either the oil on your tips or the butter on your tips. And I would just recommend just massaging it through. When I say massage, I mean, like, you know, pulling and like squeezing onto your hair, you know, and like sealing in all of that. You're going to feel, it may feel a little greasy, but as you go over the days, as you wear it, it's going to soak into your hair. When I tell you your hair, we love grease and moisture. Our hair loves it. It soaks it up. This is the turnaround that your hair is craving. Your hair is dry. Your hair is brittle. Did you see how my hair was, when at the beginning of this video, my hair appears to be in a shrunken state. It sounds like it's dry. It's not. It's very soft. It's very moisturized. And you saw that the comb just went right through it. Even in that shrunken state that it's in, the comb just went right through it, and there was no breakage, because my hair is healthy. It's revitalized. It's rejuvenated. All of the health has been restored. So now my hair can grow. It can focus on growing. So I don't recommend that you cut your hair off. I recommend that you just love on your hair and take care of your hair. I don't have any of the fancy schmancy. I'm not a beautician. I'm not a cosmetologist. I do not have all of the fancy schmancy lingo. I don't have all that. All I have is common sense and love. Okay? Common sense, love, paying attention to what my hair is saying I need to do to it. And that's the reason why my hair has made a turnaround. So the idea behind using cloves and rosemary, they have, like I say all the time, they have properties and chemicals in them that already prohibit baldness. And, you know, DHT blocker, all of that is in these natural herbs. That's why we use them. That's why people, all the rave is on cloves and rosemary. Okay. That's why in our products, most of it is clove, rosemary, chamomile, peppermint, lavender. These herbs are very good for hair growth. They're good for scalp rejuvenation. They're good for blood flow to the scalp. All these things is what you need for your hair to grow and for your hair to thrive. Some people are not really just, you know, trying to grow their hair. They're just trying to get their hair healthy. They're just trying to restore the natural balance and, rejuvenate their hair. Like the girls that are suffering from the Miley situation, come on over here to Soul Sister, y'all. We're going to rejuvenate and restore that hair. You don't need to cut it off. I see people like, oh my God, I'm going to have to cut my hair. Look at all this. No, stop immediately. Bah. You need to just stop. Throw all that crap in the trash. Get rid of it. Go in your house, go in your medicine cabinet, go in your bathroom, and get rid of all of those products. All that crap that is sold over the counter, I'm telling you guys, all of it is designed to keep us coming back for more, to keep us addicted and dependent on these chemicals. So if we stop using it, we will need them because our hair will suffer. Or if we use it and our hair falls out, now we don't know what to do. Now we're going to get another product over the counter to stop the hair from falling out. Now we switch into another brand. Oh my God, Manly's hair is making me come out. Okay, now I need to go over to Dark and Lovely. Oh, now I need to go over to Shea Moisture. Now I need to go over here. Stop it. Stop it. Now, Lynette says, what about cutting split ends? Okay, let's talk about split ends. In my experience, split ends are nothing but dry ends, right? They're dried, frizzled ends. I do not recommend that you cut inches of your hair or cut off split ends. What I recommend that you do is first try to moisturize and restore the dryness, restore the brittleness. Get rid of the dryness and brittleness first, okay? Then I want you to, after you've done that and your hair has made that turnaround, then I want you to take and cut the split ends. You will then notice that you're not going to have to cut as much. You may have to just do a little spot cutting, just a real little bit. You may not have to do a lot, because what is actually going on with your hair is that it's brittle and dry at the ends. And it's just going to continue to break and continue to be brittle and dry at the ends until you fix that problem. It's just going to keep running further and further up the strand. You cut those off. If you don't fix the problem that made those ends brittle and dry, you're just going to create more brittle and dry ends after you cut it. So start at the bottom with the butter. Yes. So the way you're going to use your products, what you want to do is take the tea rinse, okay? This is to be used every day. Your tea rinse is to be used 7 days a week. Now, you want to store it in refrigerator after use. I do it maybe a couple times a week. I'll have it in the refrigerator, and then for the rest of the week, it'll still be in the bathroom after I've used it. If you do keep it in the refrigerator, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine. But I recommend keeping it in the refrigerator. It just it just hits different when it's cool on your scalp. It just feels so much, I don't know. It does something tingly to my scalp. Also, cold water shocks your system. It encourages blood flow. So if you use it cold on your scalp, you're going to be encouraging that blood flow in your scalp, which does what? Encourage hair growth. Okay. So you're going to take that tea rinse. You're going to spray your scalp. You're going to massage it in. And then you're going to take your oil. Your oil is going to be used 3 times a week. You're going to switch between the oil and the butter weekly, right? Throughout the week. So the rinse is going to be used every day. The oil is going to be used 3 times a week. And the rest of the days of the week, 2 days of the week, you're going to use the butter. 2 days, you're going to take a break from butter and grease. Okay? So for 5 days, 3 days, you're going to use oil. 2 days, you're going to use the butter on your tips, ends to massage that in. This oil is going to be used on your scalp, on your strands, and massage in. Because both of them, what you're doing is locking in the moisture of the tea rinse. Okay? You're going to wash your hair on either weekly, bi-weekly, whatever your wash day is. And that's when you wash out all of the chemicals, excuse me, all of the product that you put in through the week, okay, or through the weeks or however long you wash your hair. But your hair is not going to be overly greasy. It's not going to be oily. You will notice that it's going to be sucking, your hair is going to be eating this up, because cloves actually dries your hair out if you just leave the clove rinse on it without putting any type of sealing, any type of moisture. That's why we have the oil and the butter with it. Do you wash every week? I wash my hair weekly. I wash my hair weekly. Some people wash every 2 weeks. Me, I wash weekly. It's up to you. But if you wash every 2 weeks, it's fine. Your hair's not going to be overly oily. You will feel it in your hair, but that's good. Our hair needs that. Your hair needs all of that butter and oil, because your ends, brittleness, all that you are dealing with, that's what's going to turn your hair around. That's what's going to help your hair make a 360. Like I said, I don't have the fancy talk. And if you catch the replay of this video, I'm sorry. If you want a doctorate degree or the fancy talk, I don't have that. All I have is love and paying attention to detail. And I know that chemicals, anything chemical, is a no-no. It's a dependency. Okay, just like drugs, chemicals, the dependencies. Just like when you're using anything for, I always say, bacteria, yeast infection. If you're using this over-the-counter stuff that they have, it gets rid of the problem for a moment, but then it's right back. What do you got to do? Now you got to go back to the store and buy the product again. These are multi-billion-dollar companies, and their idea is to keep us consuming, is to keep us coming back. So do you really think they're going to give you something that helps you forever, that helps you permanently? This is why people that are on drugs, and then when they go to a rehab, they have actual medicine overseas that can actually give an addict a good life by getting them physically off drugs forever. There's a chemical that they can give them that will make them not urge, crave it no more. They will be totally free from drugs. Do you think they will give that over here in the United States? Absolutely not, because they want people to come back and forth, because it gives the rehabs money, it gives the insurance money, everybody wins. So do you think they're going to really want these addicts? No. To get rid of their problem? No. They just want it to be temporary. Because what they can do, if they could get rid of something, why wouldn't you? So that is the situation with hair products, believe it or not. Why do you think these conglomerates swoop in when they see something working for people and they see a lot of people buying it? Why do you think they swoop in and they offer these people millions of dollars? Melee, whatever. She's a prime example. Madam C.J. Walker was a prime example. Carol's daughter, Shea Moisture, all these people, prime examples. Because what? Black people love money. What? Black people never had money. What? Black people always been, disadvantaged, poor, whatever, middle class, whatever you want to call it. But you offer them millions of dollars, you think they're not going to take it? Yeah, they're going to take it. They're going to take it. And guess what? They forgot all about the reason why they started the company. They forgot that they started this to help women. They started this to be an answer to women's hair issues. And once they get the money, now they forgot. You see Millie talking about she don't know what's going on. She didn't change the product. She didn't change the chemicals. Everything is still the same. Girl, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Because if it was the same, people's hair wouldn't be falling out. People's hair wasn't falling out. That's why you had Angel Reese and all these people as spokesmodels. But now people's hair falling out. You know why? Because you ain't been paying attention mainly. You got that money and you gone. So now every day you're not on the product line, making sure everything is good. You're not personally sealing up the packages. You're not personally putting the shit in the bottle. You ain't doing none of that because now you're a millionaire. Okay? Now you is millionaire. Yup. Lynette said her hair still dry after using that shit. Watch what's going to happen with Soul Sister. Watch what's going to happen with Soul Sister. Watch what's going to happen with Soul Sister. Okay. I guarantee, or your money bike. Okay. That's how strongly I believe in my product. I guarantee, or your money bike. Okay. Your hair is going to make a complete 360. Don't be afraid of the moisture. Don't be afraid of the grease. Don't be afraid of the butter. Don't be afraid, because that's what your hair needs. I don't know why these people have made us think that we need brittle, dry hair. We going around getting all these blowouts, getting all this straightening done because we want our hair. Oh, I want a silk press. I want this. I want, honey boo boo. If we was meant to have silk presses, our hair would be like that. Our hair needs to be strong and in its natural state. Now, if you want to use a perm, if you want to do all of that, please just still moisturize, still keep your hair healthy. Okay, if you like, I'm not against, if people want to do perms, I'm not against that if that's what you like. I'm for people being happy. Me, I don't want perms. I don't want products. It thins out my hair. It eats my hair out. Some people like it, okay? But I still believe you still need to be moisturized. You still need to be hydrated. You still need to take care of your hair so your hair can better hold up with the perm. So your hair is not thinning out. It's not falling out. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's able to sustain that perm and deal with the manipulation with the chemicals. Okay. But all this that she's going through, the Mealy girl, it's all because of the money. When you put money into an equation, it really turns things around. You know, it distorts people's thinking. It, you know, what used to be important and what was the foundation, your mission statement, your vision statement, all of that becomes cloudy now that you introduce money. You know, it's a whole different ball game. And I see that. We see that with her statement. The girls are like, girl, you're not even like sympathizing. You're not even acknowledging that there's a problem. We are telling you our hair is falling out. We're showing you pictures. It's coming out in clumps. And the girls are saying they need the big chop. No, you don't need the big chop. What you need to do is stop. Throw all that shit in the trash. Okay, Lynette says she never had a perm her whole 52 years of life. I know that's right. Thank you, Michelle. She says, Sweepy, you definitely have a good thing going with this hair care. Thank you. Hey, Together We Preach Change. I need to get my oil and conditioner, sis. I'm gonna give it to you. But listen, one thing I'm telling you is this. If you are suffering from Mealy or any other products, my advice to you is to stop dead in your tracks. Do not put those scissors down, sis. Put that razor down, sis. Put them clippers down, sis. Put it down. You don't need to do the big chop. What you need to do is get rid of the problem. That's the first thing. Get rid of the problem. Throw all that shit in the trash. I'm telling you, it's ruining your hair. Not only is it ruining your hair, but years down the line, it just might cause you cancer. Have you noticed there's a lot of products that they're saying, did you use this back in the 80s? Did you use that back in the 90s? Well, guess what? It causes cancer. You may be entitled to take part in this class action lawsuit. And you like, what? What? It's like, wait a minute. Huh? Are you serious? So my advice, stop right now. Throw all that shit in the trash. Throw it in the trash. And email me at soulsistersdiary.com. I have a solution. And what the solution is, back to your roots, the natural way. We need to get rid of the chemicals. We don't need the chemicals. We need to get rid of the chemicals. We need to start over, and we need to stop being dependent on this consumer-based world, this consumer-based society where all we do is consume, and buy, and try this product, and we try that product, and we take advice of this person and advice of that person. Well, this person said I need to cut my hair. Well, this person said I need to cut my ends. Well, this person said, no, you need to cut nothing. Put the scissors down, get rid of all that shit. That's what we need to do. Get rid of it, because it is what is the problem. And they do it intentionally, y'all. They do it intentionally. Marquita, please email me at asoulsistersdiary@gmail.com. Right now is where you guys can place orders. That's where everybody places their orders. Let me put the email in. I'm very passionate about this because I've been doing this to us from the beginning of time, y'all. They see when they're going to do it to me. So they're going to do it to me. But no money in the world, no amount of money in the world is going to change my thoughts, is going to make me sell my company. None of it. I'm not going to ever do that. Because my thing is, I'm not in this just for money or just for fame. I mean, of course, I want to be successful financially. That would be a lie if I say I'm not in it for the money. That's a lie. So I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm going to say is, I'm in it for the money and the business and offering generational wealth to my children, but I also care about my soul sisters. I also care that they are trying to make you dependent on products, like they want us dependent on food, like they want us dependent on medicines. They want us dependent on everything so we could buy. Why are you in our communities, in our social media profiles, looking at what we buy in? Why do they do that, y'all? Why do they offer us a club to every store? Hey, you want this club, this card? Put your phone number in. That's so they can track what we buy. They can track what we do, where we go, what we go eat, what we do. That way they can offer commercials on your phone and, advertisements that they see the type of life you live. That's why certain commercials come up on your phone. So certain commercials come up in your feed on YouTube. Your algorithm. Everything's an algorithm. It's so they can keep us buying. Buying. When you buy products from us, these products are going to last. When you buy the hair growth system and the shampoo set together, right? This going to last you for at least 6 months. Maybe 4 to 6 months if you use it right. Most of these products, you got to keep going every month. All you need is a little bit. The hair butter, that 4-ounce butter that you get from me, you can have that for the whole year. Because hair butter, you don't need to use it in clumps. If you notice, their shampoos, their conditioners, you need a lot of it. You ever notice when you watch some of these videos, they tell you, be generous with the conditioner. Use a lot of it. Why you need to use so much? If it's got the right amount of slip, and if it's got the right amount of conditioning and oils, especially in a leave-in, you don't need a lot. Together We Break Chains says, why does my hair get tangled after I wash it? Okay. Your hair gets tangled after you wash it because you don't have enough slip in your conditioner. You're not using a proper detangler. And the shampoo and conditioner that we have, if your hair does not properly detangle after you use it, when you put that leave-in on, I guarantee your hair is going to be, did you just see in the beginning of my video? I took my comb and went right through my hair in a dry state. Not one piece of hair came out of that comb. I suggest you red ball it back. That's for me using the shampoo and conditioner and the leave-in, as well as the oils and butters. I use the Wild Hair Growth System every day. I properly moisturize and hydrate my hair with the tea rinse. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you. Email me. We're going to get you right. All the girls with brittle, dry ends, email me. I'm going to get you right. I'm telling you, don't do the big chop. Now, you do the big chop if you want to. If that's something you just want a cute style and you want to cut your hair, that's fine. But please, if you have damaged ends from heat damage, or your hair's thin, or your edges is falling out, whatever it is, your alopecia starting to set in because you're getting older, please email me before you decide to cut your hair. I can help you. Marquita, I see the email. Together We Break Chains. I see the email. I will get with you guys as soon as I'm done with the live stream. Now, a lot of people say, okay, well, Soul Sister number one, the price, how much is it? Right now we have a 20% off. Okay. If you order both of the bundles, you're going to save an additional, you're going to save $40. If you order both of them, you're going to save an additional $11. Okay. Now you think about if you go in the store and you purchase a bottle of 3 bottles of shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, you're going to spend about $100 because each bottle is $25 or one might be $40. So you're going to spend about $90, $100 if you want leave-in, you want all this stuff. Our products are handmade. They have no chemicals in them. You're going to see a result after a couple days. I'm telling you, it's worth it. You're not going to need to keep going back and keep purchasing more and more and more. If you use the products right, you should be good for at least 4 months. I'm going to say you could really stretch the 6 months. Shampoo and conditioner, maybe you might need a little bit more, but that leave-in, you're going to be good for 4 months to 6 months. That grease and that butter, you might be good the whole year. Okay. Because you only need to use a little bit on your tips and you're not like packing it on. I send instructions with the product. If I don't send the instruction, all you got to do is email me. If I forget to put that card in there, just email me. And yep, Lynette said I ordered the full set yesterday. She sure did. Lynette, your order's in the mail, girl. Everybody's orders are out. All the orders that I've had, they are gone. They out the door. Lynette, you got your tracking number. And that's another thing. When you order from us, 24-hour turnaround time. If it's not 24 hours, it's at least 48 hours. But we don't go over 3-4 days with the turnaround time. If your product is damaged, the first couple products people got, they had a problem with the bottle being busted, the rinse bottle. It was because I was using a certain bottle in the beginning. I was just starting off. I didn't understand that certain things you can't package up. They're going to bust and stuff like that. So I switched the bottles and now we're good. I make sure everything is covered with bubble wrap. I put the little corn-based little things in there and everything is perfectly fine. It's not going to pop, bust or nothing like that. So when you get it, everything should be ready to go. Okay. Somebody asked me earlier today, well, Sweet Pea, if your products are 100% natural, do we need to hurry up and use them? Are they going to go bad? Are they going to go rancid? No, they're not going to go rancid. When I say 100% natural, of course, there is a preservative in it so that it can sustain the product, but the preservative is not a chemical. It's not alcohol based. Okay. It's another natural agent. All right. That's going to keep the product fresh. But like I said, the tea rinse, I keep it in the refrigerator and I recommend that you keep it refrigerated. That also helps with the age and shelf life by keeping it because it's a water-based product, right? But with the preservative in it, it should be fine. Sometime I have it sitting out in here for a week. Stormy says, oh, wait, what? Don't cut your hair. Oh my God, my hair was dry on the ends. Give that butter time. Work also the shampoo and conditioner. My ends are looking good. I used to dye my hair for years and messed it up. So Stormy is one of our soul sisters that was suffering from dry and brittle ends. And she's Native American. So she's a testament that these products work on all hair types, like I said. But she suffered from dry and brittle ends. And that's why I'm telling you, do not do the big chop. Don't cut your hair. We're going to help you restore your hair and bring it back to its natural self. When you're born with perfect hair, right? When we're born with everything perfect. We mess our bodies up as time goes. That's why when you're younger, you can bounce back. You can do things that you can't do now that you're old. Because as we go, our bodies deteriorate. That's just that's just human life. So when we're born, we're perfect I'm not saying perfect life, but you know what I mean. We're in good shape. We're in tip-top shape. We're in good condition. Our hair's in great condition. That's why as a child, we don't need to be putting perms in our kids' hair. Some people, oh, my kid, she got bad hair. Oh, it's nappy. It's this. No, ma'am. She got great hair. It's strong. You need to nurture it. You don't know how to take care of it. That's the problem. And then we mess up their hair. Okay. So you got to learn how to take care of their hair. You got to moisturize. You got to hydrate. Okay. Some children's hair needs masks on it. All right. She might need a deep conditioner every damn week because her hair is really tight. Okay. She might need a good an aloe flaxseed mask to just sit on that thing for an hour. Put a little cap on it. She might need those kind of treatments at 4 years old. Okay. But she don't have bad hair. She's not, oh my God, she just got, no, you just don't know how to manage it, mama, because you don't know how to take care of your own hair. So how do you expect that you can take care of a 4-year-old or a 3-year-old that has really 4C hair, tight curl pattern hair? Maybe it's shorter, it has the edges as thin. You could reverse all that. You could fix all that. Okay. Sweet Pea gonna get sick of me. I'll stop and others tell their story. I'm just happy. I know that's right. Lynette says, that's me, Native American. So it does work for our hair. I wasn't concerned about Sweet Pea, but our hair is different. I'm just saying. Yes, Lynette, I know. I mean, that's just the nature of it. That's life. We come in all shapes and sizes, all different patterns, hair patterns. Now, you might not need as much of something if your hair type is different than someone with 4C or someone with fine hair. Like, you just have to know your boundaries. You just know you got to pay attention to what your hair is telling you. But I'm telling you, when you have dry and brittle ends, if you're suffering from heat damage, all of the things, please do not do that big chop. If you don't want to, if you're somebody that wants to keep your hair, I have the solution. And the solution is paying attention to those ends. Do not cut them. We're going to restore them. We're going to rejuvenate them. And then after we fix that problem, if you want to cut them, then you might not have to cut as much. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you just go to cutting and you say, well, I'm just cut this amount off, you're just running up the strand of your hair. You're just going to keep cutting. You're going to need to cut every 3 months. You're going to need to cut every 4 months because the brittleness and the dryness is not going to go away. It's going to be right back on that new hair that you cut. Okay? It's just going to keep running up the hair, running up the strand. Because you are someone that has dry and brittle ends because you're not paying attention to them. So what makes you think that if you don't change your habits, just because you cut your hair, that's going to stop your ends from being dry and brittle? It's not, because you didn't change your habits. You didn't change the chemicals you're using. You didn't change your routine. You're not paying attention. All right. I also recommend when you're doing your hair and you do it, you got to have time to do it. It takes time to do our hair. It takes time to pay attention to our hair. So I recommend doing it on a lazy day, if, like on the weekends, especially if you have long hair or thick hair. Take a day out of your weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and spend time with you. That's your self-care day, right? You're in the bathroom. You might need, hopefully, maybe you got your own bathroom in your room, or there's 2 or 3 bathrooms in your home, so that when you got that bathroom locked down, other people, if they got to use the bathroom, they can go somewhere else. Because once I come in the bathroom, like right now, I'm doing a video in here, okay? But once I come in the bathroom and I'm doing my hair, they know, don't bother me. My household knows, go to the other bathroom. Because I'm going to be in here for a couple hours. Because I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to condition my hair. I'm going to pay attention to what's going on. I'm going to put the leave-in. I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to moisturize my ends. I'm going to put the T-rinse. I'm going to massage. I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to take time. And then during the week, when I'm using the regimen, when I'm using my natural hair care products during the week, it also is going to take me a little bit of time, because I got to put my T-rinse on and I got to massage that. Then I got to pay attention to my ends. So if you don't have time, if you're someone that has a busy day, you need to take time out to do what you need to do to fix your hair, because the reason that you have these issues is because you're not taking enough time. All right. So you got to make sure that you love on yourself. You got to make sure that get you a smoothie or your coffee or your tea or whatever. Bring that in the bathroom with you and just chill out. Put on a YouTube video. Put you on some music or whatever. But take your time. Don't just pick up that comb and just. I see some people when they say, okay, I'm getting ready to do my hair. They pick up the comb. They just start combing. They just get the comb. It's like, damn. I only did that in this video just to show you that my hair is detangled. Let me show you. If you didn't get that, let me put my shirt back on. Let me put my robe on. Hold on. Because I told y'all I'm in the bathroom, so I done took off my clothes because I'm getting ready to take me a shower and stuff. But I want to show. Oh, plus, let me get my charger real quick. Hold on. My charger. Okay. Child, I be having to lock this door and everything. Don't come in here. I'm in the bathroom. Okay. Let me put my charger in. And then I'm going to show y'all real quick what I was talking about. Okay. You see my hair it's in its shrunken state. Okay. Got washed earlier in the week. And I haven't did anything like any plaits or anything. It's just dry, right? This is because I use my products all the time. You see this? Not one piece of hair. See? My hair's healthy. See that? I'll even go in the middle. Look. Now, when you normally do this, people hair come out because their ends. Now, when you get to your ends like that, you want to make sure I'm not going to pull on them like that because I don't want them to come out if they would, but no hair. See? No hair. No hair in that comb. No hair in that comb. Hair totally hydrated. It's moisturized. My hair is strong. And it is detangled. Even in this state, it is still detangled. Okay? Even in this state, it's still detangled. Still detangled. Not one piece of hair. See? Got to keep your hair hydrated. Please do not cut your hair. Soul Sister will restore your hair. I had thin hair. You guys go look at my before and after photos. I had thin hair, no edges. My hair was a mess. Okay. Once I started researching and taking the time to figure out what herbs are, because back in the day I used to be 5%, right? Which is similar to like Muslim religion, Hebrew Israelite. It derives from those. And they really believe in it's like Erica Badu. She is a 5% or two. Nation of Gods and Earths, if you've heard of that. So is there a bundle that comes with everything? Yes, Marquita. The bundle is the wild hair growth, the shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in. And the wild hair growth consists of the tea rinse, the butter, and the oil. So just email me. I'll get back to you when this is over. Lynette's hair is shoulder length. Sweetie, do you keep your hair in twist? Yes, Lynette. I usually have twists. You guys, when I be showing you the pictures, I usually have my hair in twists, and that's what I'm getting ready to do tonight. Sweetie, what about the butter? How should we store that? Okay, so my butter, you can put it in the refrigerator for that cool effect if you want, but I don't put it in there. Sometimes I do if I just want it to feel cool. But you don't have to put it, it's gonna stay hard. It's gonna stay that butter consistency if you put it in there in the refrigerator or not. So it's totally up to you. It's however, how you want to feel. But the only thing that should be refrigerated to me would be the tea rinse. That's it. So it's up to you though. Like I said, anything cool encourages blood flow. So like when I take a shower, like that video that I have on the channel about taking a proper bath and shower, when I close out my showers, I put the water as cold as I can stand it. And I rinse off. I focus on my heart, focus on the areas where I want circulation to flow, which is my heart. I might massage my legs if I have any swollen ankles or anything like that. But cold water increases blood flow. So if you want, your butter cold, that would be okay because you're putting it on your scalp or you're putting it on your tips, wherever you're going to put it. And, depends on what week you're on, what day of the week you're on. And then, it will make it cool and it'll have the encouraging the blood flow. But it's totally up to you. My hair was long, but it seems to not grow anymore. Well, Lynette, guess what, honey? Okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario. I think I know why your hair's not growing. Is your hair dry and brittle at the ends? If it is, you're not retaining length. Your hair is growing because our hair always grows. So that's a misconception that your hair is not growing. What it is your hair is breaking off just as fast as it's growing. Your hair don't stop growing. Some people say when they did, the hair is still growing. The nails are still growing. Your hair, as long as your blood is flowing, your hair is growing. We all grow hair an inch a month. Some people a little bit more, inch or 2 inches a month. But your hair is growing. Your hair is falling out. It is breaking off. So you'll see new growth. That's why if you dye your hair, you see new growth because you see your roots need to be dyed. So that means your hair's growing. But your ends are breaking because they're dry and brittle. When you take that comb, it's coming right out. That's why I tell people, I'm going to show you something. If you comb your hair, I wish I could hold my camera. Take your hair and hold it and comb the tips. Don't just hold it, comb the tips out, work from the ends in. That's how you comb your hair. Don't just start raking. Okay? Make sure your hair is moisturized when you're combing it. Don't comb it dry. And try to cut back on using the comb. Okay? And if you do use a comb, use a wide tooth comb. Don't use a thin tooth comb. So that's what's going on with you, Lynette. So what we're going to do is focus on those ends. We're going to focus on the shaft of your hair. We're going to get your hair restored and rejuvenated. And then you're going to start to see your hair that it is growing because you're going to be retaining length. All right. The hair that you already have on your head, you're going to be keeping it instead of it falling off. All right. So let's start keeping a journal of our progress and watch by, I would say, in the next few months, Lynette, even after a week, you should notice that when you were combing or anything you're doing to your hair, it's not coming out. It's going to start getting stronger. The cloves, mainly those cloves are very good because cloves, like, it, for some reason it causes dryness, but what it's doing is it's strengthening your hair. So even though you feel like it's dry, when you add that butter and that oil and all that goodness, you're going to keep that moisture of the cloves water locked in, and that hair is going to take off. I'm telling you, it's going to take off. Y'all see how my hair, y'all see how I was completely bald headed. Y'all see it? Y'all see how bad shape my hair was in? Go look on my community wall and scroll. Well, I don't know if I have it on this channel, but on the Sweet Pea Diaries, my main channel, Go to my Instagram. Child. Y'all seen them edges was ate up. Hair was a mess. My hair was a mess, y'all. But honey, I got sat my tail down and started tinkering with, okay, I know that this herb does this. I know that, and complete 360. And then I said, well, why not share it? And remember, when I started making these concoctions, I told y'all, I showed y'all what I was doing. I did a couple, and I said, but I'm not going to offer it until I know that it works for me. So I made was working, and my grandmother, it works on her hair. Y'all look at her pictures. She had complete baldness. We working on filling in that baldness back, and she's 84. Y'all see her hair's down her back, on her shoulders, shoulder length going down her back now. I do her hair every 2 weeks. She's using the wild hair growth system. And I put a little bit of grease on her scalp on the bald area. And I'm doing her I don't even go spray her every week, every day, or I do her once a week for her, maintaining everything. And her hair is still growing that way. Her hair still turned around. Y'all doing y'all's every day. I do mine every day. I can't, I don't have time to go over there every day. So I'm getting to her as often as I can. Even just doing that, she having so much success. Stormy says, I haven't tried the leave-in. Maybe I should. Stormy, you will love the leave-in. I was wondering why you didn't order the leave-in. Yeah, you should try that leave-in. If anything, yeah, you should have ordered the whole that whole thing. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't know what your budget is like. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that, but taking advantage of it while it was 20% off. And now that I know you're Native American, like you, and then with the dry and brittleness, you really could have benefited from the tea rinse and like the whole thing, especially if you're using the butter and stuff. So I was like, what is Stormy? But I know you wanted to see what everything was hitting for, and I get it. So you didn't know what it was hitting for, but now it works. Okay. So yeah, the leave-in is definitely, oh, and it smells so good. Oh, and you get 12 ounces of that. You see how big that jar is. You get 12 ounces of that. You don't even need a lot of it. You don't need a lot of it. It's got 6 different carrier oils in it. Oh, it's the bomb. It smells good. Smells good. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an hour worth of encouragement that if you are suffering from dry and brittle ends, maybe you have heat damage because you've been doing silk presses and now you've lost your curl pattern and everything, and you got split ends and it seems like it's just traveling up your shaft. And you said, you know what, I just have to do this big chop. I got to cut my hair. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is stop dead in your tracks. The conditioner, shampoo, and the product that you're using are not working for you. Because if they were, your hair wouldn't be in this state. And sometimes we keep using the stuff because we say, well, it works. They said it works. I see it working on this person and the spokesperson, and the bottle just looks so pretty. And it costs so much money. So it works. It's just not working for my hair. Bingo. So you think something wrong with you. You think something wrong with you. It ain't nothing wrong with you. That product just ain't for you. And you'll be so invested in it. We don't want to let go because we done spent all this money. It got all these commercials, and it's a trend, and everybody else is using it, and it's working for them. Newsflash: everything don't work for everybody, but one thing that does work: natural. Take it back to your natural roots. Take it back to your no chemicals. All natural products is going to work for anybody because it's God's gift. It came from the earth. God put it there for these purposes. So it's going to work for you. Those chemicals and stuff, you might have a bad reaction to. All right. Everybody can't do good with alcohol. Everybody can't do good with sulfates. But rosemary, cloves, you can't go wrong. Those are natural products. Peppermint, lavender, you can't go wrong. Chamomile, child, you can't go wrong. So hit me up in the email, you guys. I put the email in the chat. I will put it in one more time before I get up out of here. I believe so much in these products. I'll give people their money back if it don't work, okay? So go ahead and email me, honey, and get your set today. I want to see you grow and glow. I want to see you grow and glow. Yeah, I like what I got. So now maybe I need the rest of the products. I know that's right, Stormy. Go ahead and email me, girl. Let me get them out to you, honey. All right, you guys, I love you. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.